Hello everyone, and welcome back to Math Novas. Today, we are going to define the components that make up the structure of algebra: expressions, terms, coefficients, and constants. On the board, we have the definition of an algebraic expression. It is a mathematical phrase built from three specific components: numbers, variables, and operations like addition or subtraction. Here is what they look like in practice. Notice how each example clearly combines letters and numbers using mathematical operations. But look closely at what is missing. None of these examples have an equal sign. That is the distinction. The moment you add an equal sign, it becomes an equation. Because we do not have an equal sign here, our goal right now is not to solve for a final answer. We are learning how to read the grammar and structure of mathematical language. Terms are parts of an expression separated by plus or minus signs. In 3x plus 5, a dividing line isolates two terms, 3x and 5. In 4x plus 3y minus 8, there are three terms. The negative sign stays attached to the 8. You can think of plus and minus signs as walls. They divide a long expression into isolated, manageable sections. A coefficient is the number attached to a variable. In 5x, the coefficient is 5. In 7y, it is 7. One exception: a lone variable like x has a hidden coefficient of 1. Writing x is exactly the same as writing 1x. Finally, we have constants. A constant is a fixed number without a variable. Numbers like 5, -3, 10, or 100 are constants because their value remains the same regardless of the variables around them. While a variable's value can change depending on the problem, a constant always keeps its specific numerical value. Let's combine these. In 7x plus 9, we have two terms. The coefficient is 7 and the constant is 9. In 3x plus 2y plus 10, we have three terms. This gives two coefficients, the 3 and 2, and a constant of 10. Now it is your turn. Take a look at the expression 8x plus 12. Pause the video and identify the coefficient and the constant. The coefficient attached to our variable is 8, and the fixed constant is 12. Identifying these pieces allows us to break down expressions into their basic parts, making them much easier to analyze. To test your understanding, here is your homework for the next lecture. Look at the expression 9x minus 15. Identify the terms, the coefficient, and the constant. Pay close attention to that negative sign. Let's review the summary. Expressions combine numbers and variables without an equal sign. Terms are separated by plus or minus signs. The coefficient is the number attached to the variable, and the constant is a fixed number. These definitions form the basis for everything that follows. In our next lecture, we will use these parts to learn how to simplify expressions. Thank you for learning with Math Novas. Subscribe for more easy-to-understand mathematics lessons, and continue your journey from basic math to advanced mathematics.